friends. Today is a good day. It is Saturday, so I don't have to be at work. I can just be here hanging around at the shop, doing as I wish, which is exactly what I want to be doing, frankly. Now, I typically like to have a video come out, like just about the facts and the history behind a car, but I have been so busy at work that I didn't even get to fit that in. And usually at 5 p.m. I cut myself off and I focus on cars, but I didn't even have time to do that, which is quite a bummer. And that's not how I like to live life, I'll tell you that much. So I figured we are going to make a fun and easy video about just what's in the shop. Because frankly, as you can see, that's just as entertaining as ever. Right behind me, we have the Spitfire. Now tomorrow I am going to take this beauty for a nice little drive video, post it up on the Bad Bull on YouTube. Obviously, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, shame on you. Go ahead and press that like button and subscribe button, wherever those buttons are. But yeah, this is a lovely Mark IV Triumph Spitfire. And I have a historical video about the Spitfire. You know, click up here and watch it because it's pretty damn good. Now let's see what else we got. We have this lovely 1964 Impala shot collar. Yeah, I said that. It was hard to not. All right, you just can't not. It's a beautiful car. Give you a little spin around it. A lovely early 370Z. Something's going on with the top, and that's what we're working on right now. And above it is my personal beautiful baby. That is my 912E, my Porsche 912E. That's right, I said Porsche. I don't say Porsche. I grew up in South Texas in this mechanic shop, and I've been saying Porsche since I was 8, and I'll continue. I don't have to be posh. I don't frankly care. But yeah, there's my 912E. And above us we have the 280ZX. Oh man, you know, I just love the Z's. I love the Z's. Just love the Z's. Can't help it. It is what it is. We have a first generation Mustang. Ooh, falling over. Yeah, so the pony car that kind of started it all, what everybody loves. I've done a history of the Mustang regarding a Mach 1. Oh man, I can't get up there. It's so packed in here. Look at this. But I want to show you, because it's a neat little fact, I want to show you a little fact about the Mustang that is up here. Let me get, I'm in Chad's Bay. Okay. So, you see the Mustang emblem right here. And now, fun fact regarding this, well, they were all trying to decide which direction it should face. And it's all these Ford executives that are around in this boardroom, and they're saying, well, it should be, when you see the Derby, they're all going, right, okay? And Lee Iacocca, the gentleman that was behind the entire idea of creating the Mustang, said, no. The Mustang is not a domesticated horse. It is a wild breed, and it will go the opposite direction. That's not the exact quote, but it was around the same lines. Look at this corn baby powder blue Jeep. It's beautiful. Then we have the 230 Mercedes SL that looks great. So the Ranchero actually came before the El Camino, okay? Ford was like, you know what we should make? Not quite a car, not quite a truck, a utility vehicle, a ute. So they made it, and then 2 years later, the Chevy came out with the El Camino, which actually fared better in sales, eventually. Is that not the cutest? I'm trying to remember the year, but I don't recall. I've already had a beer. It happened. This lovely Jaguar 3.8S. I've made a drive video on it. It's just a good looking classic car. So the owner actually also owns a Mark II. Is it a 65 Mark II? I think so. Oh, and then here, the Ford Mustang Mach 1, 1969, the first year that they came out. And the Mach 1, why Ford was like, you know what, we got to make this, is because in 1967, Chevy came out, the Camaro came out, the AMC Javelin, a few other competitors came out, and Ford was like, well, we got to raise the game, and thus they created the Mach 1, which was a performance line vehicle, obviously paying homage to jets. Mach 1 has the 428 Cobra jet engine. Kind of badass. Actually, there was like a variety of engines that you could get. The 350 Cleveland V8. There was also the Super Cobra jet. There was the 350 Windsor, if I'm remembering all this correctly. It was awesome. We have our XKE. We have actually two XKEs. Now here we have a MGB. I think this is a 1980 MGB. Basically, when you see the rubber bumpers, you know that it happened, that it's somewhere after 1974 and a half, all right? The 70s that was a decade of safety regulations and emission regulations, and that greatly affected the car industry, changed everything. Gone were the times of the 50s and 60s sports cars, which were fantastic. Now here we also have this Mercedes-Benz Adenauer. It's a pretty fantastic car. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. Look at that. Like I said, we just naturally have a lot of dust here in Corpus. I don't know why, but disregard it. Things move around. It just looks like everything's dusty. We have a pretty lovely 944 Cabriolet. It almost looks like it, like when you first look at it, it's kind of confusing because you think it's a 968, but it's a 944. This lovely KTM that is owned by my oldest brother, Seth Shook. Now, KTM is a performance motorcycle company out of Austria. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Lovely Maserati. And is this the whale? Is this the Targa whale tail? Oh yeah. So, man, I love it. I just love a Porsche with a whale tail. And that goes back to my years as a 16-year-old seeing my 912E. So my 912E, whoever was the prior owner before I got it, added the whale tail, and when I saw that come off of the trailer with a whale tail, I was like, it didn't come originally on it, but man, I'm in too deep. I'm in love, and that's how it goes. So we have this red 928. I am in James Porsche's stall, his bay. He is a special guy. He's really kind of a Porsche expert. His name is Porsche, and he works on Porsches. Yep. Now you can see he is quite eclectic. James, I hope you don't mind. I just showed the whole world what your mechanic bay looks like. You don't care. You don't care. We have another beautiful Porsche. What is above us? Beautiful 911. You know, it's actually nice. This is one of the few times in the shop, a rarity, frankly, that we do not have it just completely stocked to the brim. We have a smidge of space in between us and the door. How nice is that? Huh?